Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some mostly cloudy to overcast skies out there this morning with cold temperatures. Still seeing temperatures in the mid to upper 30s across the Delmarva Peninsula this morning. Going to see highs in the lower 40s for today and continue with these mostly cloudy to overcast skies. Across the region, last 24 hours, we saw temperatures well below normal yesterday. Temperatures in the 30s across most locations over the Mid-Atlantic region. Here at Wallops, we are 38 degrees, with Richmond only at 33 degrees, Baltimore as well at 33 degrees, Salisbury at 36 degrees. Last night saw temperatures dropping into the upper 20s to lower to mid 30s. Here at Wallops, we were 34 degrees for overnight low, Salisbury at 30 degrees, and the cool spots were at Dover and Baltimore at 28 degrees. Did see some precipitation across the region yesterday. Here at Wallops, we saw just under half an inch at 4900. Norfolk was the most rainfall at 1.61 inches of rainfall. Other locations such as Richmond saw 1.04 inches of snowfall, and that did amount to over a foot of snow. I should say 1.04 inches of liquid equivalent to snowfall. So seeing a lot of snowfall across some locations in the Mid-Atlantic region yesterday, especially to the south and west of the Wallops region. And Richmond was one of those locations with over a foot of snowfall. As of 9 a.m., we are seeing temperatures rebounding slowly into the 30s. I mentioned seeing 35 degrees here at Wallops under cloudy skies. Most of the other locations are seeing cloudy skies, mostly cloudy skies, and we are seeing some light rain and tidewater, with Norfolk seeing light rain at 38 degrees. 12Z sounding from this morning. We have a freezing level at 400 feet. Our winds out of the north-northeast at 29 knots in the low levels. Seeing those winds about 10 to 20 knots and move up through the lower and mid parts of the atmosphere and becoming more westerly to northwesterly. And then we finally see our peak wind this morning at 25,000 feet out of the west-southwest at 70 knots. Looking at our radar as well as our infrared satellite and observations this morning, you can see that the rainfall as well as some mixed precipitation is across the south portions of the Mid-Atlantic region, or southern portions of the Mid-Atlantic region. Seeing the mixed precipitation confined to the western portions of Virginia and North Carolina this morning. That's going to continue to move off to the south today as a frontal boundary slides to the south. We're seeing north winds here at Wallops. Going to continue to see north winds to northeasterly winds throughout the day today. Seeing a little bit gustier conditions for the early afternoon hours, and our temperatures will rise in the lower 40s, as I mentioned. Slight chance of a few sprinkles moving up into our region, but most likely we will stay dry here at Wallops with just those mostly cloudy to overcast skies today. Looking at our 12Z surface analysis this morning, we have an area low pressure off the coast that provided us with the rainfall here at Wallops yesterday and some snowfall to the south and to the west of the region as well as to the north of the region. Salisbury is seeing around a dusting to possibly an inch of snow yesterday afternoon into the evening hours before it did transition to rainfall yesterday evening. We'll see an additional area low pressure develop farther to the south and to the west of this area low pressure for the tonight into Tuesday, and that's going to provide us with continued cloud cover across our region as well as some slightly breezy winds for our overnight time period tonight into Tuesday morning, before we have an area high pressure that's currently across the central portions of the United States building into the region. Looking at our prog charts the next few days, here's our Monday night planner. You can see this area low pressure kind of lingering off the Carolina coastline, giving us some cloud cover across the region. Tuesday AM planner, very similar surface analysis here, or surface forecast, with just some slightly breezy winds, especially over the waters of the Delmarva Atlantic area. Going to see some cloud cover just along the coastline tomorrow morning as well. Looking into our Tuesday PM planner, we'll have this area low pressure finally moving off the coast. High pressure starting to build in from the west. It's going to provide us with calming winds for our Tuesday afternoon, as well as slightly moderating temperatures into the mid-40s. Looking into our Wednesday PM planner, will have an area high pressure that's going to be taking control of our weather pattern for Tuesday night into Wednesday. That's going to allow us to have very nice conditions on Wednesday. a little bit slightly breezy for the afternoon hours on Wednesday out of the northwest, but overall, very nice day. Very little cloud cover overall on Wednesday until we reach into the late hours of Wednesday. We'll see an increase of the mid and upper level cloudiness. Looking at our risk chart for today, we'll have temperatures in the lower 40s for highs today, looking at high around 42 degrees. Could see 43 possibly, but most likely going to be in the low 40s for today. Overnight low tonight in the lower 30s, seeing a low here at Wallops around 30 degrees. Our winds will be out of the north-northeast, 10 to 15 knots this afternoon, possibly gusting to 22 knots, and we could see that up to 25 knots if it does overachieve, seeing a yellow for our winds at or greater than 25 knots. Other than that, we have a green chart across the board for the next 24 hours. Looking at our 24-hour terminal forecast, we do have a few clouds at 12,000 feet and overcast deck at 15,000 feet this morning. Going to see mostly clouds, overcast skies, I mentioned for today, with ceilings around that 15,000 to 18,000 foot level for the afternoon hours. Moving to the overnight hours, we'll see a little bit of increase in the mid-level cloudiness compared to what we'll see during the early overnight time period. As I move into Tuesday morning at 8 local, we'll see a ceiling at 15,000 feet. And once we move into the late morning hours, we'll see more partly cloudy to possibly mostly cloudy skies developing across the region. Our tides are 1 foot above normal, and looking into Tuesday and Wednesday, Tuesday will be mostly cloudier in the morning, becoming partly cloudy to mostly sunny during the afternoon, a high of 46 degrees. Tuesday night, mostly clear and cold, a low of 32 degrees. Wednesday, we'll see mostly sunny to partly cloudy during the morning, becoming mostly cloudy in the afternoon. We'll see a high of 45 degrees. Green chart across the board for Tuesday through Wednesday. In the next 7 days, we'll see below normal temperatures from Monday through Thursday. Should be in the lower 50s this time of year. Overnight temperatures around that freezing mark or just below through Wednesday morning. And then Thursday, working into Friday, we'll see those temperatures starting to warm slightly. Friday, we'll see about a seasonable temperature of 54 degrees. We'll see a weak system moving through on Thursday, most likely off to the north. Models are still kind of undecided of exactly where that upper level disturbance is going to track Thursday morning into Thursday afternoon. Not out of the question we see a few sprinkles possibly on Thursday afternoon. Most likely will stay dry, as that system does look like it should stay off to the north. On Friday and Saturday, as I mentioned, we'll see a warm-up, and Saturday we'll see an area low pressure starting to move through the area. See temperatures warming in the upper 50s, possibly the lower 60s across the Delmarva Peninsula for Saturday. And that rainfall does look like it will be confined to the morning hours on Saturday. And then Sunday looks like should be a mostly cloudy day. Temperatures in the lower 50s. Models are still really all over the place for the second half of the weekend on Sunday. Possibility of a secondary area low pressure developing off the Mid-Atlantic coastline for Sunday. For some of the models, other models bringing an area high pressure, more leaning towards that area high pressure building in for Sunday, with just temperatures in the lower to mid 50s for highs. That's going to complete the 10 a.m. weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today. We're back tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m.